Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator, the Colorado DLC. We are starting things off nice and heavy with a bulldozer. Let me show you our route today. We are going to be leaving Salt Lake City, or at least the southern end of Salt Lake City, heading through Provo and Price on I-70, and then we should be passing through Grand Junction, past a few different viewports, and we are off to Denver today. Basically Denver so I can buy up the garage here, which is right here along our route. Go ahead and get 5 drivers circulating here in Colorado, but basically we've got Wrangley, Steamboat, Fort Collins, Sterling, Denver, Burlington, Colorado Springs, Lamar, Pueblo, Alamosa, Durango, and Montrose. So yeah, hopefully if this series does well, we'll be able to visit all of them. So let's go ahead and get started. So I've had my eye on some games to bring to the channel. It's always a little bit scary when you end a series. It's one of those things where like you have a staple. Hey, welcome to colorful Colorado. Very, very nice. So we are through it, 75 Colorado port of entry. I bet we're gonna have to stop. So let's just go ahead and get ready for that. But a few games have been on my radar. I was a big fan of Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And Assassin's Creed Valhalla just came out. And I'm not like a big fan of Viking culture. Like it's cool, but it's not something that like I want to really play. So I haven't picked up any Assassin's Creed Valhalla yet. I may in the future when it goes on sale. I don't know. I imagine when the inevitable Ubisoft DLCs come out, they might mark it down. That may be when I pick it up. But I'm super stoked for Cyberpunk, and my poor system is several years old. But in the meantime, I did upgrade to a GTX 1070. So I've got double the amount of graphics power that I had when I recorded Idaho last. And every bit of that is going to be needed for Cyberpunk for sure. And it's one of those things that I don't know if I want to post it on the channel because everyone and their mother is going to be playing it. Plus I'm more of a sim channel or a management channel. Might not go too well with the target audience. And that's one thing that I talked to my YouTube tutor about a long time ago. Seems like a long time ago now. But it was making sure that your channel is pretty streamlined, that when people come to your channel they know exactly what type of content that you're gonna have. So if people watch Planet Zoo and you know they're used to that and up pops Cyberpunk, they might not know you know how to take it. They won't watch for one. Or two, people who watch Cyberpunk would come and say, what's all this Planet Zoo nonsense that you have on your channel? So it's a sort of a double-edged sword to try to keep up with the latest games. Plus the sheer amount of time that I have. Hey, there's Grand Junction, the first of 13 cities discovered. But the time that I have to commit to a long RPG just isn't there. Full-time job and all that good stuff on top of YouTube. But still keep on keeping on. YouTube is still fun for sure, otherwise I wouldn't be recording. Hey, take a look at that skyline on the right. That's definitely not bad. The roads feel more open here in Colorado. I don't know if that is if that's for sure, but I'm sure it is. But I thought the Rocky Mountains would be a little bit more rockier than this. But I mean, I do see that mountain on the left is quite intimidating. Don't know which rock that is. In fact, native Coloradans might say, oh, that's just a hill. Like you haven't seen anything yet. Wait, was Aspen on the map? That's like one, along with Denver, like when you think of Colorado, Aspen is always like right there in the cities that you know. Hey, the Colorado River. You're gonna make the Grand Canyon someday. Yeah, it definitely has a canyon feel through here. Tell you, that Colorado River must have been a beast. Still is a beast. Hey, we've got not a dam, but a bridge. That could be hydroelectric power, but it looks a little bit too small. Not buckled? No, I'm buckled. Believe you me, I'm buckled. Yeah, we don't need to go to the parking area, so we'll just keep on keeping on. I'm not sure where the Eisenhower Tunnel is, but we do need to drive through it in both directions in order to get an achievement. So we'll keep an eye out on that. And apparently, from the achievement, the Eisenhower Tunnel is the highest point on the United States interstate system. I didn't know that. Pretty cool stuff. Yeah, I think we'll be able to make it in 3 hours and 45 without the sleep. Still looking at about an 8:25 arrival time. Yeah, we're keeping right except to pass. We're holding the speed limit, thankfully. But yeah, Colorado so far feels nice and expansive. It definitely doesn't have the built-up feel of California. Man, take a look at that. That is nutso. Kind of reminds me of, what is that, El Capitan? Now watch that. I don't know my geography. I think El Capitan is in Yellowstone. Wait, does Yellowstone extend up here? Crap, I don't know. Glenwood. Yeah, we're passing Aspen, or will be shortly. And since this is set in the summertime, I don't think there's going to be a lot of skiing. Unbuckled, seriously. Okay, so it's, the signs talk to each other. Alright, so we're passing Glenwood Springs and Aspen. Holy crap, down to 50? Really? Exit 116. Yeah, pretty picturesque. I can see where some ski resorts would definitely come into play here. Definitely rocky. I tell you, I'm looking forward to the day when they, maybe 6-7 years from now, when they finish up the United States and you can do a LA to New York City run. That's going to be pretty awesome to see, just the amount of change in this country. Yeah, it looks like we've got some switchbacks, but it's not too sharp. Now, any extreme elevation changes are going to pose a problem, but it kind of looks like we're going downhill. If we were going up the other way, we'd definitely be on the struggle bus. I imagine there might be a runaway ramp pretty soon. Entering the White River National Forest. And yeah, we are deep. Nope, wrong view. We are deep in the frickin' mountains now. Call boxes. Yeah, I wonder how the cell phone reception is through here. Yeah, this is nuts. You feel so small when you're in this canyon, that is for sure. Hanging Lake. No return to eastbound 70. Watch for rock. Well, I see it. I'm not blind. It's everywhere. Alright, so we got a broken down car. And I don't know if we're exiting. Doesn't look like we are. Now we're sort of staying left. Yeah, and I imagine that scenic view right there is a sight to behold. The one just off that exit there. There's no achievement to see all of the viewpoints, but I'm glad SCS put in those viewpoints going forward. That way the map makers and asset makers can really show off their work. Because it's pretty impressive work, that is for sure. Yeah, new viewpoint, not on this road, but we're passing it. It's off to our left in that turnaround. Yeah, I imagine there's going to be a lot of tunnels through here. Imagine the amount of work that this road took to build. That is just insane. Also just as insane, a little Prius pulling out in front of a truck. You have a lot of faith in my stopping capability, good sir. But yeah, this is Colorado. Man. And it's crazy going like, if you go east a few states, nothing like this. You go north a few states, nothing like this. South, nah, desert. But you go through Colorado and you are in the frickin' mountains, man. Frickin' fault lines and geothermal activity and all that. Science. Yeah, looking at the map, I was thinking that this road was going to be a little bit more sharp and a little bit more hilly. Thankfully, the construction of the interstate was thought out to be pretty level. And I appreciate that. I'm sure all truckers appreciate that. Yeah, just the... I'm glad there's no percentage of... Geez, back on the Colorado River again. You can't get away from it. Alright, back up to 65. But I'm glad there's no achievement to see all roads, like to 100% all roads like there was in Euro Truck. Because with all of the split highways and all of that stuff, there'd be no way without investing a whole heap of time to go back the way you came on, 3/4 of the roads on this map. I guess it encourages exploration, but some people ain't got that kind of time. All right, so what do we have here? This is an interesting interchange. Down to 60. Another 21 grand from our driver Simone. Simone and Pumbaa alive and kicking. Yeah, pretty scenic stuff. Oh, what do we got here? Broken down truck in the right lane. Coming through, big boy. Oh, geez. We're good. We are good, not one scratch. Alright, so they didn't merge correctly. Look, I can't go, man. Alright. Push. Use these horses to our advantage. Excuse me, coming through, sorry. Hey, he's clearing himself out. All right, let's go, drop the hammer. Well, that was unexpected. It's almost like I could have been in one of those dash cam videos myself. And luckily, the game didn't punish me. I don't think we got any damage from that. Let's take a look. 1%? But we weren't charged. And I think the trailer may still be okay. There's been a few deliveries I've made where 1% damage didn't register on the damage scale. But I tell you what, the AI is going to AI, as you can see. I would have almost rather have taken the financial hit if it didn't give us any damage. Sure, we made contact, but we got the money to spend. All right, we're going up a steep climb now. Dang it, Natalia, why couldn't you find work? You are a very skilled driver. I believe in you. Yeah, and I believe this is a massive hill. If we didn't get slowed down by that tomfoolery at that entrance, we could have powered up that just fine. Yeah, so now we're at a 9 o'clock delivery. Still well ahead of the delivery mark, but an hour and a half now behind where we were supposed to come in. Jeez, come on. What kind of grade is this? Are we climbing? There we go. Have to get these RPMs in. And I don't want to run out of gas. Can we drive another 96 miles on this tank? That indeed is the question. Hope we can get another downhill on this backside. Yeah, I think we'll be okay when we round this corner. Why did we have to take the world's heaviest cargo through the mountains? Yeah, we're tired, but we're not stopping. We're going to push through. Yeah, luckily we are on the maximum eco saver, so we're saving as much gas as we possibly can, even though we're pretty much out of the green zone. We're definitely not eco driving, that's for sure. Man, I tell you what, if you were a real life trucker and you know about where I am, do you have to drop so many gears? Is this how you ride? Oh, passing another viewpoint perhaps. Truck brake check, 1/2 mile. Yeah, we haven't had to use any brakes. Our air pressure should be solid. Stage 1 fire ban. Now, I don't know what that entails. Probably don't throw crap out your windows. Don't set campfires. Hey, this looks like Eisenhower. Right, the lights went out in Georgia and came on in Colorado. All right, here we go. So we are going to drive through from west to east. That's all set. And interesting of those traffic lights, is there a time where we wouldn't go through? Don't know, but apparently right here is the highest point in the highway system, so it's all downhill from here, literally. Yeah, now we can cruise. Yeah, I wish we could blast through here at 80. We'd really be making hay. Yeah, we lost 45 minutes trying to climb up that hill. Tell you what, that is not conducive. But cruising high below is the achievement there. You see 1 out of 2. So basically, you know, if I was on my own, I'd pop a Yui and just drive back through. Downhill grades next 44 miles. How are your brakes? Now I see why you wanted a brake check. Because it's going to be downhill. Yeah, let's give us some speed here. Yeah, we're going to be cruising now. We're going to be hauling the mail. Yeah, brake pressure is going to be fine. We have our transmission retarder. And is that rain that I see? Little bit of spot on the windshield. Luckily it's 71 degrees outside, so no snow. But man, if that road was icy or snowy, could you imagine? And no, that's why I couldn't be a long haul truck driver. 45? Really? Tell you what, this is why. Yeah, I've got it on. No, we're not stopping. We are going to turn on our wipers, though. Oh, and what is this mess now? Coming through. Freaking high-speed pursuit comes to a close. Luckily, we're already slowing down, but I tell you what, they do not want us to arrive safely. It's alright. Yeah, let's slow it back down to 45. But I tell you what, we've had detours, we've had crashes, we've had high-speed pursuits. Everything that you can think of that's happened to us has happened to us. Rain on top of the whole mess. Yeah, let's go 65. Right turn to Denver. It'll be nice just to get parked. Alright. So this looks to be a nice, easy turn, or an easy exit on 70. 70 east. Truck's at 40? No, I am not sacrificing my speed. Dang, we need to get down to 40? Really? So interesting speed limit changes. Hey, there's Denver. And there's Fort Collins and Colorado Springs, and we're in a thunderstorm. Because why wouldn't we be? Limon. Maybe Simone can go to Limon. I don't think that's Lyman. It wouldn't be Lyman, no. Alright, let's get our wipers really going now. Alright, I see my drop-off point. It's the rail export. We'll be making another right turn. Tell you what, if you stuck with me through this long, we've had some excitement. Really? Why you gotta be like that? Just go. Just go, officer. Assuming, no, you're not an officer. Look, I'm not sleeping when I'm 10 minutes away. Alright, so our garage. Brand new garage will be right there off to our left. We can pick that up. And we get dumped right into basically the warehouse district over here. And we're not going to worry about parking the trailer. Thankfully, it's not going to make us park it. That's right. Because we are an extended. Alright. Pulling into the port, we're going to be on the right-hand side. Through the shipping container. Kind of look like a shipping container. Now let's get over here to the far left-hand. Nope, let's not do that. Forgot how long this frickin' trailer was, man. Alright, let me in. It's been a long day. As you can tell by my sleeping violations. Do we have to pay to get in here? Alright, let's go. Tell you, this is a pretty busy place, though. Yeah, they don't make delivering something this long easy to get in here. I'm good. Jeez. Skin of the teeth, man. As if this delivery couldn't be even more exciting. Alright, let's straighten her out. Let's get ready to call it a day. And I tell you what a day it has been. But yeah, off camera, I'm going to go ahead, hop on over to that, there we go. Hop on over to that garage and get some sleep. Buy it, upgrade it, hire some drivers. Excellent delivery. Chef Excellence is proud of that. That's going to be $46,500, level 42. And that will do it for this episode of American Truck Simulator, everyone. We are here in Denver. So it's only a, pretty easy to pick up jobs and see where we can go from here. But that will do it for me. If you want to see more, let me know. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next American Truck Sim video. Take care.